Hello there, welcome to the Catholic Focus, where we bring you in-depth stories that shape a society, covering faith, social justice, education, health and development. From the Church's missionary efforts to national and global issues impacting communities, we explore the role of faith in action and meaningful change. Stay with us for insightful coverage and inspiring stories on Catholics Focus. I'm Sasha Elizabeth. Eric Maluk is our sign language interpreter. So as usual, we start off from the very heart of the Catholic Church in Rome, Italy, where the Holy See Press Office reports that the Pope's health continues to improve, with the recent progress now firmly consolidated. Medical evaluations, including blood tests and clinical assessments, confirm his stable condition and positive response to treatment. The Pontiff will, however, remain in hospital for further care. Meanwhile, the Pope remains actively engaged in participating via video link in both the morning and afternoon sessions of the Curious Spiritual Exercises. Here in Busia County, where Busia County continues to record high tuberculosis cases, with 1,381 people testing positive for the disease between last year and this year. Health officials have attributed the rise in cases to residents' reluctance to undergo testing and seek timely treatment. Our reporter Susan Bulemi with more.
Speaking during a TB awareness and testing campaign at the Busia border point, Busia County Chief Health Officer Dr. Susan Outa and Tuberculosis Control Coordinator Mary Asoyong expressed concern over the increasing numbers.
Why we choose this type of site is because of the mobile population that is here, and also for the unique health-seeking behavior of the persons who are usually passing here. So we hope that at the end of this exercise, we'll be able to screen and do further investigations and ensure that the clients who are actually found to be positive with TB are put on anti-TB treatment. This is for the county. We have managed to ensure that 86% are actually put on treatment.
They urge residents to get tested to determine their health status and prevent further spread of the disease.
Our TB case burden is at 1,381 for the last year, that is 2024 annual. That translates to a case notification rate of 138 TB patients per 100,000 population. Yes, as a county, we are not doing well in terms of case notification. The country expected case notification rate for TB is 426 per 100,000 population. So still we are missing a good number of TB patients, and that is why we are taking up such strategies as this cross-border screening exercise and other community screening activities, so that we are able to identify those, to bridge that gap between what we are notifying and what is expected as a county.
The campaign, sponsored by the Busia County government in collaboration with the Impact Research Organization, aims to enhance screening at the Tamba Center. The facility is strategically positioned to screen citizens entering and leaving the country to identify and treat affected individuals. She called on the community to support those diagnosed with the disease and spread awareness about the importance of early intervention.
Yes, out of those we are able to identify, we target to treat successfully 92% of those we diagnose. But as a county, we are doing at 86.5%. So again, that is still below the expected target for treatment success rate. And this is basically attributed to the high deaths among the TB patients we diagnose. In terms of deaths as a county, we are doing at 7.5%, but that is expected to be below 3%. So again, such interventions like active case finding within the community will enable us to find these cases early enough. So once we are able to diagnose them early, treatment is initiated, and our chances of getting a successful treatment are high.
Health authorities in Busia County are now intensifying efforts to curb the spread of tuberculosis through increased sensitization, mobile testing units, and access to medication to ensure timely treatment for those affected. Reporting for Catholic Focus, my name is Susan Bulemi.
Well, thank you, Susan, and we believe that residents will uphold the proposed interventions to reduce the curve. Now, still in Busia County, is that women under the Samia Women Achievers Alliance in Funyula, Busia County, have raised an alarm over the increasing cases of rape and teenage pregnancies in the area. The women are calling for strict legal action against perpetrators to curb the escalating crisis. Peter Mwangi has more on this story.
Speaking at Funyula Market, the women, led by their chairperson Marlin Opoyo, expressed fears over the growing numbers of sexual violent incidents. They are urging security agencies to take swift action and provide adequate protection to women and girls.
Tunasema hapana kwa wabakaji wote. Wamama wamebakwa hapa Funyula, ukienda cases nyingi zimekuwa hapa Funyula. Sijui nini kinafanyika Funyula. Lakini tunasema no kwa ubakaji. Mbakaji yeyote akipatikana achukuliwe sheria. Wamama, maisha yetu yamekuwa hatarini sana, hata insecurity. Siku hizi hata kukiwa na matanga huwezi enda kumfariji mwenzako jioni, sababu utavamiwa njiani, insecurity iko juu. Kwa hivyo wale ambao wanahusika watusaidie sana.
Tumehisi ya kuwa viko juu zaidi na tujui shida ni wapi, lakini shida kuu mimi nafikiri na employment. Vijana wetu wengi, wababa wetu wengi wako idle, na hivyo sasa hawana lile la kufanya, waza tu hayo maovu ya kutenda.
The women have also called on parents to safeguard their daughters, ensuring they receive proper care and support to prevent exploitation by predatory men.
Tunaomba kwamba wamama na wazazi waweze kulinda watoto wao, kwa sababu wawapatie pads ili wakati wanahitaji, wakati wako kwa monthly period. Kwa sababu watoto hawa ambao wako karibu na lake sasa wanaenda wana exchange sex for fish, ama hiyo wanaenda huko karibu na bahari na wanaume wanawadanganya huko, alafu wana engage into sex ili wapate pesa na za kununua hizo pads. Na hiyo ni mtoto mwanamke msichana haendelei na masomo yake, na hiyo inakuwa inaleta madhara katika society yetu.
The women have further called on the government to fairly distribute financial aid to women empowering programs, allowing them to develop sustainable projects and improve their economic standing in rural areas.
Upande wa pesa ya mkopo, tukiweka waziri Susan Mangeni ajaribu kutusukumia pesa ile ya Uwezo Fund, ijaribu kutufikia sisi wa mama kwa muda. Tunapokea pesa mara moja ama mara mbili kwa mwaka, na hiyo pesa tunakopa sisi kama wamama kujisaidia ama kufanya biashara katika maeneo zetu.
In Samia sub-county bado mama anajibandika mtungi na anatembea karibu kilomita 3 akitafuta maji. Kwa hivyo tunaomba msaada kutoka kwa serikali yetu ya Kenya, serikali kuu na pia serikali ya county, kama inaweza angalia sehemu hii yetu ya Samia ili mama asitembee kilomita za mbali akibeba maji, walete maji karibu na wamama hawa ili wapate kufaidika pamoja na familia zao.
With growing concerns and raising fears, all eyes are now on authorities to act swiftly and protect vulnerable women and girls in Funyula. Reporting for Catholic Focus, I'm Peter Mwangi.
Well, indeed, there's need for swift action to curb that heinous trend. And macadamia traders decrying the ban And the Nuts Traders Association of Kenya, NUTAK, is up in arms over the government's decision to ban raw macadamia exports. The move, imposed by Agriculture CS Mutahi Kagwe, has left nuts worth 1.8 billion Kenyan shillings stranded in warehouses and shipping containers, sparking frustration among farmers and traders. NUTAK chairperson Johnson Kihara Macharia revealed that a meeting convened by CS Mutahi Kagwe last week to address the delays caused by the ban did not bear any fruit, leaving their concerns unresolved. The cabinet secretary maintains that the suspension, even with China as a key market for Kenya's macadamia exports. NUTAK has also criticized the Agriculture and Food Authority AFA for holding public consultations in high-end hotels, making it difficult for the farmers to attend. As a result, their views on repealing Section 43 of the 2013 Crops Act were not considered. Macharia has warned that Kenya's trade relationship with China could deteriorate as some licensed Chinese buyers whose permits expire in July this year have been affected by the ban. According to macadamia farmers and traders, over 200 million containers of macadamia remain grounded at the port, awaiting clearance.
Na Mr. Mutahi, nitakuambia kitu kimoja, sababu wewe ndio umekalia sheria ya Section 43 Crops Act 2013. Hakuna mtu anafaa kuulizwa kama maembe unauza ikiwa bivu ama unauza ikiwa mbichi. Hiyo ni shida yako. Mlisema makadamia, wale watu walinunua makadamia wakati waziri alikuwa amefunga ati hiyo makadamia ni mbichi. Ni mbichi kiasi gani? Ni nani ameenda kuona hiyo mbichi? Mbona mnalalamika na soko za wenyewe? Si nyinyi ufanye quota system, wapatie 70%, tupatie 30%. Hata sisi ni wa Kenya. Tuko na makadamia zaidi ya bilioni 2 ili ambayo umezuia iende soko ya China. Na hiyo soko ya China nyinyi wenyewe ndio mlitupatia license. Na hiyo license ita expire mwezi wa 7 2025. Kwa nini usiingie mashinani badala ya kusikia watu wawili watatu? Hasa ulikuwa unatuita mkutano wa kufanya nini? Ama ilikuwa ni sisi tujaze hall upitishe kitu ambao hakijafanyiwa public participation, Bwana Waziri?
Right, many parents in Mathioya continue to struggle with paying school fees due to the tough economic times, despite their efforts to ensure their children remain in school. With the rising cost of living, some families are finding it increasingly difficult to raise the necessary funds for education. However, there is a sense of relief among parents as various organizations and well-wishers step in to support needy students. Here is Maureen Kimani with details of this story.
Speaking to local media, some parents expressed their gratitude for bursaries and scholarships provided to students from underprivileged backgrounds.
Tumefinyiliwa sana. Hata tulikuwa tumeshindwa tutapeleka watoto wapi. Tulikuwa tumeambiwa wengine wachukue majembe wakalime. Juu tulikuwa tunashindwa tutafanya nini. Hatukuwa na uwezo, hatukuwa hata na nini. Hata chakula ya kukula tulikuwa tumeshindwa kutafuta.
Education stakeholders in Mathioya have called for more financial assistance to ensure all students, regardless of their economic background, have access to quality education.
We have come to launch the bursary program for the model students, about 650 of them, who we are giving full scholarship for secondary schools. We are going to give this year, it is 65 million Kenya shillings. 65 million Kenya shillings is for day, for boarding, for tertiary, and for the model students. It's around 65 million Kenya shillings. That is what we are going to disburse this year. We started at Warugara Primary Schools, where we have renovated 5 classes to completion. We also went to Kagumoine Primary School. We have renovated another 5 classes to completion. We also operationalized or opened the Kagumoine Chiefs Camp. And today here, we also launched or commissioned 4 classes to completion in Managa Primary.
As the school term progresses, authorities encourage parents to seek available financial aid opportunities and work closely with school administration to ensure the children's education is not interrupted.
Itaisaidia mtoto kuongeza performance. Standard itaongezeka, the learning standard, kwa sababu ya environment iko sawa, environment iko safi kuliko hapo bereni.
Reporting for Catholic Focus, I'm Maureen Kimani.
A ray of hope indeed to the learners who seek to quench their thirst for education. And that story by Maureen Kimani brings us to the end of this edition of Catholic Focus. Thank you for staying with us as we explore the stories that inform, inspire, and impact lives. As we go forth, let us remember to pray, seek penitence, fast, and give alms, living out our faith in action. Join us again next time for more insights into faith, society, and development. Until then, I'm Asasha Elizabeth, and Eric Maluki has been our sign language interpreter. Stay safe and be blessed.